Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to go ahead and talk about the best optimizations for your PC for FNCS. Now, FNCS is right around the corner. We got 5 days till first qualifiers or something like that. I don't even know exactly how many, but it's right around the corner. Now, a lot of you guys are going to want the best FPS for Fortnite, and that's highly understandable. Everybody wants to do good this season, qualify, it's your season. Qualifiers, it's only like top 2k to qualify. It's really easy than top 1k. It's one of the easiest qualifiers for FNCS they've ever had. Not only that, FNCS is a very stacked game mode, meaning endgames are stacked. Endgames are going to have a lot of people, your FPS is going to be low, no matter what PC you're on, but I have the best optimizations to make your PC run like any other PC would and have no like disadvantages. So stay tuned. Every single part in this video will help you out tremendously, so make sure you watch the entire thing, like, subscribe, and leave a comment on what you used and what helps, and hope you enjoy the video. Starting over here at number 1, we get the best app for no ping. Now, not only do you want good FPS, good delay, but you want zero ping. You don't want clicks coming across you, taking her wall first try, and then what? He got your wall, and then what? You know what I'm saying? So having the best ping is the best route to go. Now, this app right here is called Gear Up Booster. I've talked about it multiple times because it's very good. I'm sure you've seen other pros like Day, Clicks, maybe not Clicks, but Peterbot. Maybe not Peterbot either, but Asian Jeff. All these pros. Asian Jeff 100% has made a video on it. FaZe Sway. All these teams are signed to this because it's very good. Gear Booster not only is one of the best apps for ping right now, it's also the best app for boosting any game you want. You can boost literally anything. I ain't seen XLag be able to boost literally everything you can think of. This is only some of the popular ones that are boosted, but there's a lot. From shooting, action, racing, sports, PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and even apps, bro. There's even more stuff you can boost. Now, if you guys download this from my link, join my Discord, I'll give each and every one of you guys a membership. So just join the Discord, send proof you downloaded it, and I got you with a free membership. Just make sure you send proof that you downloaded it, or I can't really send it to you because I'm gonna give it to the person that actually showed me that they downloaded it. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and move on to some other settings. Next, we're gonna start with NVIDIA settings. Now, 3D up here, where you go to adjust 3D image settings, this is a obvious one. You want this on the middle and performance. To do this is, yours might look like this, but you click this bottom option, drag this to performance, and you click this middle option, done. Hit apply. Now, from here, you want to go to advanced 3D images, take me there. All right, here we are. These are the perfect settings for you to use, and I've even been checked off about this by a PC tweaker himself with 25k on Twitter. Now, here we are. All of these settings are the best settings in the NVIDIA control panel as of right now. I don't know, there's been any updates that needs anything changed. These are the best settings that you can use, and you can't really beat these settings. All right, all of these that you see right here are what you need to have. You might not have a 4070 like I do, but make sure you click your graphics card. Having it on auto is okay. It's just going to choose your graphics card, but just choose your graphics card. It makes it a little bit easier. And then, all these settings, make sure you pause it, copy this, do whatever you need to do. And if you need any help with this, join the Discord in the description and just ask me. You can at me, be like, yo, I need help in NVIDIA settings, and I'll help you out. But here we are. These are the NVIDIA settings. These are the only settings in the NVIDIA control panel that you really need, is these image settings right here, and then these managed 3D settings. That's it. So make sure you use these settings. You'll notice the input delay difference and an FPS difference if your settings are really cooked. A lot of you guys, I do talk a lot about settings, whether it be Fortnite settings, in-game settings, not in-game settings, whatever it is, but there is one setting I haven't gone over a lot, and this is because I feel like a lot of people already knew, but I come to realize a lot of people don't know about this, and it is the system settings. So you go to your actual settings. I'm on Windows 11. I'm pretty sure it's roughly the same thing for Windows 10, and you go to display, and then you go to graphics, and you go here, you find Fortnite, click this, click options, make sure this is on high performance, not power saving, not let Windows decide, high performance, okay, and you click save. You want Fortnite on high performance. Anything else that you're using, even the anti-cheat, sure, high performance, it's with Fortnite. Everything else, any game you play, high performance for any delay. Everything else does not matter. All right, the video editing, stuff like that, you don't need that on high performance. You want Fortnite on high performance, so it runs at high performance, not just lowest. That should help you a lot with how your game is running. For stutters, everything like that, it'll make sure it prioritizes Fortnite over anything else. Okay, that is something you really do need. Moving on to a few more things in the settings, there's actually default apps. Now, not only just default apps, but the startup apps. The startup apps are highly recommended to have optimized. Optimized meaning have what you don't use turned off. So when you load up your PC, you don't have a kajillion apps loading up, right? A kajillion, I don't even know if it's a number, but trust me, your PC got a kajillion things running in the background with these startup apps on. I even got Epic Games Launcher on. I like to launch everything myself. I keep strictly Razer, SteelSeries, and that's about it. I don't know what this is, but I keep this on too. I ain't touched this. I don't know what that is. If you don't know what it is, don't worry about it. Leave it or ask me in the Discord. I know what most things are, just that I kind of left. But my mouse stuff for my mouse and my SteelSeries stuff for my keyboard is the only thing I have load up instantly instead of me launching it myself. That's pretty much all you really need anyways. You don't need none of this Xbox stuff loaded up, nothing like that. It's just going to cause a bunch of stuff open in the background and cause your CPU, GPU, and RAM to be used a lot more, which isn't good when you need Fortnite to be using most of it while you're trying to play FNCS. We get a few more settings that you guys probably didn't even know you need off, nor did you probably not even know about. Right, so now starting at number 1, we're gonna go to Chrome settings. There's only one setting you actually need off, and that's when you go to settings, you go down here to system, that's use hardware acceleration when available. You want that off, so it's not using hardware acceleration, which is more than likely gonna make your GPU be used a lot more. If you're listening to, let's say, a YouTube video in the background, you got somebody's stream pulled up to see how they're doing, you got your friend's stream pulled up, it'll help you out a lot with FPS and everything like that. Another thing, moving on, Discord uses a lot of your graphics card, CPU, everything like that, more CPU than anything. So moving on, Discord. This is my cord if you'd like to join it. Links in the description, like I've said multiple times. But go to settings, go down here, advanced, use hardware acceleration, turn this off. I recommend having this thing off too. Might restart your Discord, might do a little bit of that, stuff like that. Also, another thing, this is a big one. See all these little numbers, 126, 1, 2. Make sure you have all these notifications. Let me find here it is, notifications off. Just disable everything. You don't need notifications going on all the time, especially desktop noties. That causes a huge problem with it in display and FPS. Because I've noticed, even with a 4070 and a really good PC, I've noticed I'll get a notification and my game might stutter. Not all the time, but it stutters sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, we're gonna move on to a few other things that'll help you guys out a lot, and we're gonna actually do this in the Epic Games Launcher. The Fortnite settings, these ones are pretty common. If you watch literally any pro and they go to their settings, it's probably going to be the exact same, and it's what everybody probably runs if you play Fortnite. If you live under a rock and you really don't know anything about Fortnite settings, here we are. All of this obviously should be on low. You don't want none of that up. You can have it up if you want to. Doesn't do anything. A lot of people think view distance changes to the distance of which you can see people, and that's not true. View distance at near, you'll be able to see people at the same distance as somebody with Epic, and that's something a lot of people get confused. And actually, that's just causing you to have bad FPS for no reason. All this does, right? It does do something. All it does is if there's a big pot on the ground, for example, right, and it's just glowing blue, all you see is like the blue glow. Actually, with this on low, you'll just see the blue glow. With it on Epic, anyways, with it on Epic, you'll see the actual big pot. That's pretty much all it does. You can see loot from a further distance, stuff like that, which, who needs that? We don't need loot around here. We're better than that. Anyways, yeah, full screen, 1920 by 1080. If you play stretch res, you still need your stuff on full screen. Causes way less delay, a lot. Over here, the only settings you need off in here is these two energy savers. Causes a lot of input delay and FPS problems. You don't need that while playing FNCS. All right, now that is it for Fortnite settings. You don't need a single thing else for Fortnite settings except for that, and it's very simple, easy to do. We're gonna go ahead and move on to a few other things I recommend you should use if you have a lower end PC. Move on to another setting that I recommend you should use is timer resolution. Now what timer resolution does is it overclocks your monitor to run at a faster speed than it normally would, which kind of doesn't really make too much sense. A lot of people think it's placebo, but I think it works. And even if it is placebo, your game is still feeling better because that's how placebo works. So, but I do think it works a lot. I've heard some people say their game blue screens. I've never had that problem before in my game blue screening. So I do highly recommend timer resolution to everybody. And I don't just lie to people about what works and what doesn't. Timer resolution actually works really good for me. And all you do is you search timer resolution. Actually, I'll do it right here for you. No cuts. I'll literally show you how to download this right quick. Timer resolution. Bam, right here. It's this first one. Scroll down. It's not this download. It's actually the next download. Why did they do that? Who knows? It says random download down here in the middle of nowhere. You click this. I already have it installed. I'm not going to click it again. Don't need it twice. It'll download. You open it. You'll see this. Yours will say 1000 milliseconds. Click maximum. It'll say 500. And then you click slow X. All you got to do. That's it. And it'll be there every single time. All right, just do it every time you load your computer up, and you can close it. You don't need it open, nothing. It's always working. Another thing I recommend for you when you load your PC up is check this down here, what apps you have open. I already told you to turn your startup apps off, but here you are. If you don't know what's open, just click this, turn it off, all right? Because that is it for the Fortnite settings for FPS and input delay for you to use. The biggest ones I've recommended here is the NVIDIA settings and the ping booster. Those are two things: input delay, a little bit of FPS, and ping. That'll help you out the most. Now I will say this: no matter what tweak you do, no matter who you go to, it's not going to turn your 2080 into a 4080. Alright, that's not how life works. That's not how it works. You will have to upgrade eventually. Another thing I will say, Windows 11 is trash. A lot of people think they need to upgrade their PC just because, you know, it's running bad. It's actually more than likely just Windows 11. You know, Windows 11 is not good for gaming. Recommend Windows 10 if you're buying a PC, alright? Or just downgrade to Windows 10. Strictly, I mean, personally, I don't care if I'm on Windows 11. My game still runs perfectly. I done tweaked everything myself. And if you still need help after watching this video, join the Discord. Let me know. I'll help you out. Also, for every person that follows me on Twitter, that's one entry into a giveaway that you do not have to do. It's 100% up to you. It's just a quick little follow. I'm doing a 10,000 V-Buck giveaway. 5,000 to 2 people, and I'll be doing that here very soon. So follow up, don't follow up, 100% up to you. But if you could do anything for me, make sure you just like this video, share it to a friend if they need help, and thank you guys so much for watching.